Introducing Luminess Airbrush Spray Hydrating Primer, your secret weapon for flawless makeup. Lightweight and hydrating, it's your first step to a flawless look. Enriched with hydrolyzed silk, it smooths and conditions your skin, while hyaluronic acid locks in moisture, leaving your skin plump and radiant. Adjusting it for your skin type is easy. One spray works for normal skin. If you have drier skin or more textured areas, add a bit more. Oilier skin, use a little bit less. Now that your face is primed and hydrated, it's time to take your makeup to the next level. So grab your favorite Luminess Airbrush foundation and apply it as directed. Your Luminess Airbrush Hydrating Primer is formulated to work with all Luminess foundations, ensuring a natural, fresh, and polished look. Luminess Airbrush Spray Hydrating Primer. It's your skin's best friend. Hi, Anita. So good to see you here. Welcome to our live. It is time for a wake up and airbrush segment. And I thought it would be fun to demonstrate some new different looks. So welcome to our live. We are going to do a demo today. One of our biggest sellers, one of our fastest sellers is going to sell out this summer and spring and for Mother's Day. I know it is our Airbrush Spray Trio for the Airbrush Silk and our FaceTime palette, our 12-piece FaceTime palette. Oh, Anita, I'm so glad you love our products. Thank you so much. If you guys have any comments or feedbacks, please go ahead and type them in. Let us know. We are happy to hear from you. This I've been demoing for a while now, and we always seem to sell out. But I had someone ask me, I've seen you do natural looks with it. I've seen you do polished looks with it. But can you do like a dramatic, like Oscar worthy look with it? And we just had the Oscars. So my answer is yes. And we are going to do that today. This one palette is so versatile that it will do a daytime look. It will do a nighttime look. It will do an Oscar worthy look. And we are going to do a full smoke, beautiful Oscar worthy look for the red carpet today, just to prove it to you guys. And so, a lot of times there's not good pigmentation for a dramatic look, or the products don't stay. And when you are doing an Oscar worthy look, you've got to have all of the above. And so that's what we're going to do. We are going to make an Oscar worthy look with all of the drama today with the trio of our everyday total airbrush 12-piece foundation kit. This one that has sold out time and time again. It is a steal of a deal for your whole makeup kit. Like if you are just needing your makeup, this is it. It's got everything you need and your foundation. So we are going to have fun doing a whole lot of glam today. All right, I am going to do eyes first, because when you are doing like a little bit of a heavier look, sometimes it needs, you get fall down, and I want the skin to look great and perfect. And so I'm going to do the foundation last. So first thing I'm going to do is my eyes. Now, when you're doing a darker eye, we've got great colors. I want you to take a look at all of the colors in here. We've got great colors in this palette, and there's that deep charcoal right there that is a matte. And then there's another charcoal that's a little bit of, it's got some reflective tone in it. Those are going to be our big colors for today. And they do go on a little bit lighter in sheer, but there's tricks to making a full glam stick look. And we are going to do that. Okay, trick number one, I am going to take our full coverage concealer. And when I tell you this is a full coverage concealer, it is going to conceal everything. And I'm going to just add a little dot. Do you see that little dot? I'm going to go ahead and put it in my marionette lines too. I am going to add a little dot right in here to let's start heating up and highlighting just a bit. But I'm going to put it on my lid because I want that color that is going to go on my lid to really have a foundation to stick and to be heavily saturated. And so putting a little bit of a concealer there, putting a little bit of something on there for it to grab onto and not play with the oils that are in your eyelids is key. So let's go ahead. I'm going to take this charcoal color. Now, this is a tip and a trick, so pay attention. If you want to saturate, which means strengthen, amp up, make a little bit brighter or more colorful, the colors in your palettes, you're going to want to use some water, or they have, we have fixing gels as makeup artists that we do. I'm just going to use water because everybody's got a little bit of water. So I am going to wet my brush, and then I am going to take this charcoal color and I'm going to saturate it. And because this has a mirror, I'm just going to use the mirror. And I am going to actually place that all over my lid to give me that dark, deep, saturated, dramatic smoke look that I'm going for. Water, saline solution, a gel activator, they make those, will make your powder eyeshadow into a cream type eyeshadow, and it gives it a little bit more sticking powder and a little bit heavier. Now, I didn't go all the way around. I stopped it on the lid because I'm going to do a blending technique up. So I just put that dark color right there on my lid, and I'm just saturating that. Really nice and dramatic. And the fact that you can do that with the same kind that you can get a really nice light look with is so nice. It's so nice to have that versatility. Now I'm going to take this brown color right here, that little taupey brown, and I'm going to put that in the crease and just kind of blend that up. Again, we are doing a dramatic evening look that is Oscar worthy. And so I'm showing you how to get a highly saturated, deep eye look that is polished, put together, and ready for the runway. A lot of this goes all together. So we're going to have a deep saturated look, but we are going to keep that skin nice and bright and really beautiful looking at the end of this all. Now, I want a little bit of zazz. Let me make sure we've got that going. Yeah. I'm also going to come in, blend out just a little bit. Now remember, I'm doing eyes first so that if we have any fall down, I can make sure that it's taken care of. I'm going to go ahead and take care of my brows while I'm here. There we go. There's my brow. Get those nice and filled in. Did anybody watch the Oscars? They had some really beautiful makeup looks on the runway, and I thought that is going to be a fun demo to do. And then someone says, well, can you do it with this palette? And I went, 100% we can. Let's make that happen. Okay, I'm going to come in with this lighter color right here that's got a little bit of a reflective tone, and I'm going to pop that right underneath that brow. Add that right there. Now, this is a lot of eye color. It is a really nicely saturated eye color look. So we are going to balance that out. So don't forget, this is just to show the saturation that you can get if you want and need it with these colors. You gotta love having the versatility of being able to do a day look and an evening look all in the same palette. I love, love, love that. So I'm gonna go ahead and come in. We are gonna do a little bit go ahead and blend that up just a hair. And again, we're going to clean all this up here in just a little bit. Let's go ahead and do an eyeliner. If you have not tried our precision eyeliner, telling you this is an amazing eyeliner that gives the most beautiful, beautiful saturated liquid liner look with ultimate control, and it's long lasting and long wearing. There we go. We got that little baby wing working there. A little bit of saturation on that eyeliner. Anita, yes, the eyeliner is so wonderful. It is a great formula. It dries pretty quickly, but you can also smudge this liner out to get very specific looks if you want. Or it's so good you can do it in a precision that gives you that look. Hello, Andrea. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. All righty. Now remember, if you ever like have something happen with your eyeshadow, have something happen with your makeup that you don't like. Oh, yay for following, Vera. Good to see you. So glad you're following along. So glad you said hi. Let us know you're here if you're hanging out. You can always use a Q-tip. I call this our little magic eraser. It takes things off where I don't want it, and it just makes everything a little more forgiving and a little bit with control. So, okay, let's keep going, doing this dramatic eye look. Now, one of the things I love is we've got a highlighter here, and I am actually going to use that as a drama piece also. So I'm going to get a little bitty brush. Remember, we talked about using little brushes. And I'm going to wet my little bitty brush so that that highlighter has its full saturation. Use a highlighter right here. And I am just going to do a little bit right in here and add that little bit of pop that I want for this look. There we go. A little bit of drama happening. All righty. Let's go in, clean that off just a bit. There we go. Okay, let's start working on, I've got my eyes pretty much done. When you have your eyes in a dramatic look, you're gonna want to take a clean rag or a makeup removing wipe, whichever you prefer, and wipe away any fall down that would go underneath your eye, any color that would go underneath there that would leave a fall down. It just means you don't put a whole bunch of gunk on your skin, under your eye, pounding it up, all of that stuff. So let me go ahead and finish off these eyes by putting on mascara. We all love great mascara, but look at the saturation on that. And if I wanted to come in and again, deepen and darken that outer corner just because I have blended, and I just want to add that little cup of drama there because I did put a highlight there. You know, those looks that you see on the runway take hours. So we're doing a mini version of it. And this is our drama for this beautiful look. And it's just to show you there's so much versatility in this palette. You can do a natural day look, or you can do a dramatic Oscar look, and you're going to get, you've got the right colors because they're all neutrals and they all work beautifully together. You've got the right colors to be able to do whatever look you want. And I love that it is the whole face. It's not just eyeshadows. They didn't just like give you eyeshadows. They gave you the whole face. And so I love it. So in this FaceTime, 12-piece FaceTime kit, You have got the saturation, you've got the neutral colors to do everything on the face, and I'm about to show you how to do the whole face. Right now, we are just focusing on the eyes, getting that out of the way. So if there's any fall down from, eyeshadow, which is normal, we can wipe that away. Now, do you think, here's a question for those of you, Anita, Andrea, all of y'all that are interactive on here. If you are doing a red carpet look, a formal look, a more evening polished look, do you think the foundation needs to be heavier? Tell me your thoughts on that. Um, some people have different opinions. I have my own opinion. But when you are putting your look together, do you wear a heavier foundation when you do a more formal, a more fancy look, like for a wedding or a red carpet look? Would you wear a heavier foundation? I know some people say that for photos, you want a heavier foundation. Talk to me about your looks for evening and polished and all of that. Would you wear a heavier foundation for that? We doll our eyes up, we doll our lips up. I'm just curious what you guys would do on foundation. Okay, there is a deep, heavier look on the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come in and I'm going to do a little bit of shadow liner underneath just to connect them in that outer corner and give that little bit of drama under the eyes. Would you feel the need to wear heavier foundation if you were doing an evening look? That's my question to you. If you're new here, my name is Dorothy. I am one of the beauty experts with Luminess, and this is Well, my friends, that is what happens when electricity goes out in the middle of your demo. And so we're back. So, okay, wow. All righty. Well, it looks like we have electricity restored. Okay, so my question to you was whenever you are doing an evening look, whenever you are doing all of that, do you wear heavier foundation or do you just like doll your eyes up or your lips up? So Anita says it depends on what she's got going on. Andrea says, no, I don't wear my foundation heavier, but I make my eyes a little bit heavier with a moderate cheek and a neutral to moderate lip. Okay, good to know. So I am going to show you how I do my foundation for evenings out. I did do a pretty dramatic eye. I did a smoky eye with the black, have a little bit of the highlight in there from our contour and highlighter. And I am going to show you, for me, I do more for my skin, but I don't necessarily wear more foundation. And what I mean by that is I'm going to do extra prep on my skin so I have an extra glow, so I have that extra oomph to it, and that my skin looks really, really amazing. And so let me go ahead and shake this up. And yeah, shaking it up. So eyes are pretty much done. They're pretty dramatic. It's a lot of eye color, but I think in the end, it's going to balance out well. For my skin, I am going to hydrate first, which means I'm going to use our Airbrush Spray hydration formula. And I want to make sure that I have the skin looking as flawless as I can have. Now, flawless does not always mean more. Sometimes it means you use less, but you use more skincare products, or you add a little bit something different to give some luminosity to it. So this is our Airbrush Spray Primer. It adds hydration. It brings down inflammation. It puts on like a little bit of a filter to keep things from settling in the skin. Now, because I would be hitting the red carpet and because I would want my skin to really look flawless, I will probably add a little bit more concealer than I would normally wear. And I would do it under my foundation. So our concealer, my friends, is so hardcore. A little bit goes a long way. Like, did you see the 3 little dots? And this is me just connecting those dots and putting them out. So I would really emphasize around the eyes, because when they do photos or when you're out and about, people look you in the eyes. And so if that's what I'm emphasizing and I want to stand out, I would make sure that my concealer doesn't have to be heavy, but you do want it to have the pigmentation to be able to give you that standout look around the eyes. And remember, I put a little bit in here to help with those marionette lines. Now, I'm going to come in with my Airbrush Spray Silk Foundation. And I am going to apply that as normal. I'm not going to go heavier on it. I'm probably actually going to go a little lighter because I just put on some concealer and I don't feel like I need a lot of heavy coverage everywhere else. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that it's even and that it has enough to smooth out my skin, but I don't want to look white or cakey or pasty. I want my skin to really just look hydrated and flawless and have some luminosity to it. And so we're going to make sure that we give the skin the ability to glow just a little bit under all of the lights. when you go do a red carpet look, you're going to have lots of lights, lots of flash. And so you're going to want that luminosity in the right spots. And I'll show you that with the highlighter that is in that palette. When I told you this is an all over face palette that gives you everything you need, I mean, it really does give you everything you need. Contour, highlight, everything to create a look, whether it be a light look, natural look, or a red carpet look. Hello, Elba. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. We are doing a red carpet Oscar look with our 12-piece foundation FaceTime kit. And I've demoed it for light, I've demoed it for day looks. Now we're going to go red carpet look. The eyes were completely done with just these colors here. Now we're going to come in with our contour, our blush, and our highlight, all of the things. Because I have my bangs down, I'm going to leave the contour out there. Maybe add just a little bit right here. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. This palette is going to be a great go-to for this season. It might be time to change up your foundation, might be time to change up your makeup look. If you've had it for a while, it might be that time. And so you're going to want to have something that is easy to use, will give you a versatility of looks, and is compact and can go with you. Alrighty, let's do some blush. My favorite blush color right here. It has a little bit of a sparkle to it. And so I love that when the light hits that, it is going to bounce back and just be beautiful. Now, I do a little bit more blush if I know I'm going to be under lights, because lights and flashes will tend to wash you out just a bit. But the one thing you do want to make sure you do is, if you're going out for a red carpet event and the lights are going to be down low, you'll want to come in with the highlighter. And that's what this is. We used it on the eye right there in that inner middle part. And I'm going to use this highlighter just right here on this cheekbone. Look at that. Look how beautiful it is. Elba, no, it comes with standard colors right here that are formulated to be neutral, that fits everybody's skin tone. So it will work with your skin. It is neutralized colors. So they work for everybody, and you can use them for your brows. You can use them for eyeshadow. You can use them for all of the things. We've got all of the colors here. 3 are matte, 3 have a little bit of a reflective tone, and then you have some for your cheeks and your blushes, and then a powder. Alrighty, so look, I've got that little bit of highlight there that when you take a photo, it has the little flash. Now, the one thing I do like to do, and you guys, if you've followed any length of time and you've watched this, I always do a buff. And that means I come in and I buff everything together and create one uniform look. So look, little bit of color and drama in the eyes. So if you have a special event coming up, Elba, you are so kind. Thank you so much for saying I look beautiful. That is a kind compliment. I appreciate it. Let's do some lips real quick. We're going to come in and we are going to add lip colors right here. I'm going to go a little, I'm going to have it a lip color, but we're going to keep it on the lighter side. Nothing bright, nothing too heavy on the lips. I also love our lip liner. It is a staying lip liner. And for me, I will layer, if I have an event that I'm going to or an event that I'm doing, I will layer my lip liner all over. And then I will come in with our lipstick, which is a liquid lipstick, and add that on there. It gives longevity, it lets it stay. And it is the most beautiful color. It's called Ballet Pink. It's one of my favorite colors that we have. And just pat that out a little bit so it's not too big. All righty, my friends. So I think that is the challenge that we had. The challenge was, can you do an Oscar-worthy look with the 12-piece FaceTime palette that we have? This 12-piece, one look, one palette, one foundation that will give you so many different looks. Can you make it a formal look? Hold on. Let me help make it just a little bit more formal, because you can't go to the Oscars without an amazing set of earrings, right? I mean, we can do the formal look with the makeup, but let's just add the zazz, right? Let's just add the zazz. Okay, my friends, so if you have a formal look coming up, if you have something over the top, if you have something extra special, remember this FaceTime palette goes for the daytime, goes for regular events, and can go for your glam and your Oscar events. So give it a shot. Know that it will take care of your skin and let it look amazing and flawless. And it will take care of whatever look you decide you want to create with your eyeshadow. You can do all of the eyeshadows. You can do all of the looks. You've got the blush, you've got the contour, you've got everything you need in this to create a very beautiful, very glamorous look for your special event. All righty, my friends, if you have any questions whatsoever, please, I'm going to go ahead and take our glamour earrings out. But if you have any questions, please, please, please ask us. We have beauty experts available. We can help you create a look you can love, get your color on point, get your formula where you need it, and help you create a look you can love. We have a group called Luminess Live. All you have to do is come in. You can post, you can ask your questions, you can even chat, and we will help you create a look that you can love. That right there is our Wake Up and Airbrush for this week. We are so, so glad you're here. Remember, if you have any questions, reach out to us. We are there for you. Until next time, have a great day.